Everywhere I turn, there are cheerful faces looking back at me. I see elegant irises, the colour of snow, and they are sitting with a gentle companion, the daisy. And this year, the daisies are dressed in petals of different colours: white, purple, and yellow. And as I gaze across the sea of daisies, I find myself imagining little worlds. Springtime brings fairy processions, storytelling for the fairy queen, tea parties and picnics. What a beautiful time of year it is. Hello Wonder Weavers, I hope that you've had a peaceful and playful week. I'm back after enjoying a spot of rest. I had my talk last week, and the week before that I finished a model, a little diorama for my local library. So it's been busy here, and I just felt that I needed to slow things down a little bit and just take in these little milestones and also give myself a chance to recalibrate in a way, because there's been so many changes the past 3 to 6 months. So I'm back at work. I've been working on the Enchanted Cottage this week. I finished Albert's bed, and this is the last piece of furniture I'm planning on making for the cottage. Beyond this, I'll just be adding little items. I'll be making some books for the Enchanted Library and fixing some things that aren't quite right. It's a huge achievement to get to this point. I had no idea it can take so long to complete a project. If you remember, I started the Enchanted Cottage last December and the dollhouse long before that. So lately I have been playing in my journal, coming up with different ideas, and I thought I might share some of these projects with you in the future, Wonder Weavers. Some of these are inspired by my Wonder Walks, while others are inspired by the books I've been reading the past couple of months, and particularly the last 2 months I've been reading a lot of Australian classic fairy tales. So I hope to start sharing those videos with you come October. Meanwhile, Wonder Weavers, I'd love to hear from you. How are your creative projects going? Please share with me in the comments below. So let's now make a bed for Albert the gnome. This week I felt inspired to work on a bed for Albert the gnome. You might recall, Wonder Weavers, that previously I've made post and rail beds for the dollhouse. I've left a link to those vlogs in the description below if you would like to watch them. I'm pretty much going to follow the same process to make Albert's bed frame. However, I'm going to add a canopy. I'm going to make the bed using jumbo size and regular size craft sticks cut to size. I start by making the head of the bed by gluing 3 jumbo size craft sticks together. And to make it a little bit more ornate, I also glue offcuts of craft sticks. While the head of the bed is drying, I paint all parts of the bed's frame. And as you will notice this time round, Wonder Weavers, I'm first painting the parts with brown acrylic paint. I'm curious to know what will happen if I add on top of this layer calligraphy ink. The acrylic paint I'm using has a strong red base, and so when I add the calligraphy ink, I get a nice rich mahogany colour. I start assembling the bed, gluing the posts and the sides. Later I glue the supports for the mattress. Finally, I create the canopy's frame. To the top of the bed's end and head, I glue craft sticks, and then 2 more to the sides of the bed. Next, I make a mattress for the bed. I would like the mattress to hold its rectangular shape, so I'm going to try a different method this time round. For the base of the mattress, I'm going to use a rectangular piece of foam board that's about 1/2 centimetre shorter than the bed's frame, and also a piece of thin cardboard which is about 2 centimetres longer and wider than the foam board. You can see I'm trimming the cardboard and also cutting out its corners. I then glue the foam board to the cardboard. I tape the sides of the thin cardboard together with masking tape. Next, I fill the top of the mattress. This is cotton yarn I found in a box. Next, I'm going to create the mattress's cover using 2 different types of green felt. I've chosen the colour green because I would like the mattress to have a mossy or plant-like appearance. For the base and the sides of the mattress, I'm using a synthetic felt, which is rather stiff. I cut a long rectangular strip and a smaller rectangle. I then glue the felt to the cardboard. The glue I'm using is wood PVA. For the top of the mattress, I've cut a rectangular piece of wool felt. I've chosen this felt because it's softer and nicer to touch. I then sew the felt together with the applique stitch. If you don't want to sew, you could simply glue the felt pieces together. I'm using the same coloured wool felt to make Albert's blanket. With the back stitch, I sew some tinsel yarn, which is green in colour and reminds me a little bit of moss, to the sides of the felt. Around the post of the bed, I'm going to wind some paper ivy. If you'd like to know how I made the ivy, I've added a link to the relevant vlog in the description. I cover the canopy's frame with a piece of felt. And as a finishing touch, I add a little bit of Crafter's Corner's spring grass foliage. And there you go, Wonder Weavers. Albert the gnome now has a bed. Thank you for watching, Wonder Weavers. I hope that you have the most delightful weekend. Until the next time, take care, stay well, and don't forget to play. Adios. Ciao. Is Albert asleep, Fawn? No, wait a minute. I see a long snout. Fox, what are you doing in Albert's bed?